Alright, we are now at the 7730. This tractor we bought new in 2006, I believe it was. 2006 or 8. This tractor, we ended up putting new tires onto it last winter. All we do with it anymore is spread fertilizer. I planted corn with it when it was brand new for a couple years, used it on a grain drill. Planted corn, baled hay. Now all we do with it is spread fertilizer. We put our pre-plant down in the spring and put all the fertilizer during corn planting time, and then we apply fertilizer to hay ground during the early summer and summer months, and then we apply potash in the fall. This tractor's got somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,800 hours on it. The original tires that were on there went some 54 or 500 hours. It's got 3 remotes. This tractor is a power quad range, snotty little tractor. We have not done any mechanical work whatsoever to this tractor. Go ahead, start her up, bub. What has it got for hours on it? It's actually got more hours than I thought. Yeah. It's got 6,157 hours on it. So, this is due for an oil change of like 150 hours. So, power quad transmission, like I said. Yeah. So, alright, you can shut this one off. Now we're at the 7930 tractor. This tractor we bought somewhat new. It had some demo hours on it, maybe 200-300 hours on it. It's obviously got the front hitch on there. We use this tractor on a Pottinger mower. We do a little bit of tillage work on it with it early on in the spring, but as soon as we see that we have a window to do hay early on in May, we marry the mower up to it, and the mower is on it for the whole part of the summer, and it mows hay, all 4 cuttings of hay, and we do a little bit of tillage work with it in the fall. It's got the wide rubber on it. We do have a set of duals for it. Front hitch, IVT transmission. It's got the the hydraulic link front suspension on it. I don't know what the heck you call it, but it's like a suspended front end. This tractor's got, I don't know, 3,400 hours on it, or 2,800 or something. Can I start it up? How many hours it got on it, bud?
Start it up?
3,700, somewhere in that neighborhood. Go ahead, start her up. That's the 7200R that we bought used in 2012. It had about 1,200 hours on it when we bought it. It came from a cash crop farm in western New York. We planted corn with it for a few years. Now we use it on a merger, grain buggy, stuff like that. We'll pack seedings in with a roll of harrow occasionally with it. It's got 5,100 hours on it now. It's the smallest of the 7000 series tractors, and it doesn't have the most power in the world for the size tractor that it is because it's so heavy. We pack bunk with it. Stuff like that. It's good for jobs like that. It's got a power quad transmission in it with a forward neutral reverser, so it works really well for packing bunk. It's got 3 SCVs on it. Junior's up in there. He's going to go ahead and start her up. Go ahead, bub. Started up a little slow there. Sounds like we got some buggy the other day, washed off the tractor. The cab needs vacuuming out. Trash can needs to be dumped. Well, it's got the regular buddy seat in it. I put a seat cover on it back when we bought the tractor. That's just a cover on there. We should have put it on all the tractors. That's a camera monitor there for the spout on the auger on the grain cart, and I built a bracket that had all my monitors from right there, going from one post to the other. So we'll let this run for a little while, Bob, and we'll move on to the next one. We're now at the 8120. We bought this tractor used. It was a few years old when we got it. We got this around the same time we bought the 7720 or 7730 rather. I don't remember how many hours this had on, a couple thousand anyways. It's got just shy of 10,000 hours on it now. Have not done a lick of work, mechanical work to this tractor. It's got short axles on it. We do have a set of snap-on duals that we put on it. We've done some tillage work with this tractor, mowed hay with it, and now well, it's hooked to a bush hog now, but we marry up a merger to it, and a merger stays hooked onto it just about all summer. And we do some light tillage work with it, run and roll harrows, discs, do a little bit of chisel plowing with it. It's a I don't know what year this is. The stickers are gone off the hood, but it is an 8120 snotty tractor. Yeah, it's just a regular old tractor. Go ahead, fire up, bud. 18442s. This is an 8320. This is the newer one of the two that we have. This tractor was a sugarcane tractor, come out of Florida, that we bought used when it was a couple, 3 years old, 2 years old or something like that, with somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 1,500 hours on it. I can't remember which. It's got 10,300 and some hours on it right now, and we use it as a tillage tractor. Obviously it's hooked to a chisel plow now. We've disced with it, chisel plowed. We got a silage blade that goes onto it. Got a lot of hours on it. Needs a bath. We need to get done with this work here this fall here and get this stuff cleaned up. But we're running around doing berming up areas so that yeah. So yeah, this has got a truck muffler on it. The regular muffler went. That was like $800, so we put a regular truck muffler on there for about $100. You're good to go. So this tractor has 3 remotes on it. Obviously 4-wheel drive. It's just a regular old 8320 with a lot of hours on it. Go ahead, Bob, start her up. Well, that'll take care of the 8320. Alright, this is the older of the two 8320s that we have. Again, this was a sugarcane tractor, come out of Florida, that we bought used when it was like 3 years old, a couple 3 years old. This tractor's got like 13,000 hours on it or something. We've done tillage work with it, silage blade, and now it runs a manure tanker. 3 remotes, 18.442, or I'm sorry, 20.842 tires on it, and
it's got 15.
And actually, this tractor has got just over 15,000 hours on it. So runs like a champ. We haven't had any engine work done to this tractor.
Except that torn off.
But it's got some pieces missing out of the hood, which is common for these 8,000 series when you get a lot of hours on them. But again, this tractor's got 15,000 hours on it.
We have 2 tractors.
And it doesn't owe us anything. It doesn't owe us anything at all. So, good old bear of a tractor. Again, it's got a truck muffler on it, just like the other 8320. So, we're going to move on to the next tractor here. Now we're at the 7290R tractor. This tractor we bought brand new in 2014. This tractor we bought, it's got the front hitch on there. We bought this tractor to kind of be a spare backup to the 7930, which you know, we mow hay with. This one's got a front hitch on it and a PTO. Again, it's a 7290R. I built this weight assembly for the weight bracket assembly for the front of this tractor that works off of this front hitch. I've got 21 suitcase weights on there. I've got 21 on there. It's an odd number, but I would have 22 if 22 would fit, but 22 weights would not fit on there. That'll just drop off in there and we can unhook that if we want. This tractor's got 2,500 hours on it. It's hooked to a dump wagon now. We just got done with corn the other day. This tractor generally doesn't do this kind of work. All we really do with this tractor is we plant and run the big baler during the summer. That's basically all this tractor really does. It's got, what the heck does it got on it? 4 remotes. It's got the large rubber on it. Wheels are drawn in for 30-inch row spacing for corn. This has got an IVT transmission in it, along with the hydraulic suspended front end. There is one other front end that's better than this one, and I'm not sure if I'm calling this front end by its rightful name. But this tractor is the only tractor that I use other than the 2 tractors that I feed with. I don't use any of the other tractors. I just, yeah, so this is the only tractor I run other than the feed tractors we've got. I've got my different monitors up in there, and doesn't have a 2630 display in it, but it's got the bracket right there on that slide rail. It's got the controller for the grain drill. Corn planter controller still in here, so we keep all our controllers in here anymore.
Can I start it?
Yeah, go ahead, start her up, bud. The only thing I do not like about this tractor is this tank right here. I do not like that DEF tank. But this is our only tractor that is on DEF. The only other machine that we have on DEF fluid is our mower tractor, or our self-propelled mower. So Alright, we are at the 9320 now. It's obviously dirty. Yeah, it's been working a little bit. We primarily use this tractor on a tanker. We do tillage work with it, and we have a silage blade that we put on there. This tractor we bought used. The neighbor actually used to own this tractor. They traded it in. We bought it 6-7 years ago or so. This is the first articulator that we've had in quite a while. The last articulator we had prior to this was an 8430. From back in the day, it's been a decent tractor. I've got some pictures that I'll post of what it looked like the day we got it. It obviously needs a wash right now, but we're still spreading manure, so it's a little dirty. We put a set of tires on it 5 years ago or so. We've had injectors put in it, some other little minor work, but other than that, it's been a pretty good horse for us. Yeah, got 4 remotes on it. Yeah, go ahead. Junior's in there. He's gonna start it up. It's 20 degrees out right now, so he fires right off. We had new injectors put in it about a month ago, and it runs a lot better now. So, well, we're gonna walk around this other side here. To the next tractor. We are now at the 9410R. We bought this tractor new.
I can't get this door open.
About 4 years ago. We do tillage work with this, and we have a pile driver Degelman silage blade for it. Again, 9410R. Just a regular old articulator. Does a lot of work on the silage pile. It's got 5 remotes on it.
Is
yeah,
this one locked?
Decent tractor. It doesn't have DEF on it or anything like that. It is an EGR motor though.
Is this one locked? I keep pushing the button and it won't open.
Yeah, we'll jump up in this. There you go. This one's got, I don't even know how many hours this one got on it. 4,000. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, where's the key on it?
Down below, down the bottom. Yeah, this one's 4,000 hours. Yeah, it's just a regular articulator. Alright, shut it off, Bob. Okay, that's going to do it for the tractor tour. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you at the next video here, folks. Thanks again.